Welcome back, everybody. How's everybody doing today? We're going to do a little bit of slash stuff. Explain to you a little bit of tricks we got going on. We got to talk to one trucker though first. If we get an answer. No answer on the trucker yet. We got no. See?
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
So, welcome back. Thanks so much for tuning into that chipper guy here. We're out here in the woods, and we got a little predicament we're in that we're not used to. It's a little different than what we would normally have. So therefore, I got to do a little something extra. So what? Not really extra. Just be a little more picky, a little more fine with my work. You know what I mean? Accountable. I got to be precise. Everything like that. So anyways, we got slashing today. We showed up on this job yesterday, and we're not set up normal. We're set up different. I think the proper term that somebody came up with, which I'm not good at titles, was social distancing, which is what happened with me and with Josh. He's back there. We're social distancing, and we're doing all we can to fight this horrible disease, this horrible virus, or whatever you want to call it. Anywho, it's all oak, so we have a bunch of white and red oak on this job, and the mill that we haul to doesn't always like oak. It doesn't use a lot of oak, therefore it doesn't receive a lot of oak. Just because if you don't use a bunch of it, you don't want a bunch of it. So what happened was, this job is a bunch of oak, so therefore we got to make as little amount of chips as possible. So how we do that is when I get the bundles to me, I have to sort through them and try to give the chipper the least amount of tops out there possible. And where that comes in is all this firewood. We have all this firewood here. It's probably, I would say 70% white oak. You're looking at about 30% red oak, and there's maybe 10 sticks of maple in there that I've cut. And so what I do is I cut as much as that of the small stuff, get rid of that, and then obviously I have my logs over here. So what happened was this morning I was slashing like crazy. I slashed in this spot, and then I moved back about 10 feet, and I could still reach my log pile, the backside of it over here. And then I continue stacking firewood because I ran out of room for firewood. It's hard to tell. That pile's over 10 foot tall, pushing 12 foot tall back there. It's not ginormous, but it's a good pile of firewood. So I moved a bunch of that back, and then I moved back to my original spot. And now we're taking off again, and Josh is just ready to start chipping. I've been slashing. I actually made this video before, and for some reason I recorded like 7 minutes of it. You know, it happens. You do this and then nothing works. So that's what I'm doing today. So let's make a little video about slashing some logs. This is a good firewood here. Okay. Now what you do is the butt plate down, that right there is pushing 16 feet. So you're 16 feet. So right now, the bottom one right there is about 16 feet. This one's about 18 feet. But if you go like this and you turn your cab, now we're real close to the cab. You're pushing less than a foot from the cab with that chunk of wood. Okay. So you got to figure out how do you keep that away from the cab? How do you not smash your cab like we did up there? Okay. So that one's pushing over 20 feet now. We're over 20 feet on this one. The bottom one's pushing 18. I think I can go a little more, so we'll pull it a little more. Now this time our wood's like this to the saw. So how you keep that away from the saw is you're actually going to push back. You're going to push on the crate a little bit. And as you go saw, your boom's going to want to fall away from you. Okay? Ready? See? Oh, it's money. Just money. So that's showing you a little bit of what's going on. Just a little bit of the tricks you have to do to get that firewood. You want that the longer the better, okay? Because when you're processing firewood with a firewood processor, you can go a lot quicker if you're processing a bunch of firewood that's 100-foot long than a bunch of 8-foot long stuff. So that's what's going on today. So you just kind of filter through all the timber. He can come grab them tops out of my way. That's a full little thing there. We're gonna there's a couple small logs in here, okay? We're gonna zip them out of there. This one here, we got about 2 8-footers. I can get out of that one. And this one here about the same. So we're gonna zip a couple little logs out of here. And there seems to be more logs in the red pine, or red oak than there is the white. I can get one out of this white. And she goes up into the top. So we'll set this one over. Look at that. Set it right up in there. Oh, here we go. I mean, does it get any better than that right there? John didn't make such a wreck of everything. Oh, yes, sir. Now this white right here splits. So we'll split it. Okay. And then we'll go back to our logs. Okay. I don't know how much you can see. You can't see a whole lot because just the angle of it all. So right there is where you want it at. So right there. Okay. Oh, we can zip one more off there. Yeah. So then you have these smaller tops. These ugly tops. Well, I think I can get some firewood out of that white oak. Come on. Overcorrect. Of course, it's going to fight me. That's fine. So you have those two there. These are too small. Those right there are all too small for firewood. You can't get the real small stuff's not any good. So we'll set that over there. That one. We'll get rid of these logs here real quick. The one decided to fall out, which is normal. We'll fiddle with them later. We'll get them perfect later. So these two sticks. I think there's one more in here I can grab. That's a smaller white. Few leaves at the top. They're not really. They're just some leaves. Little spindly things. Oh, we're getting cooking with gas. The skidders are catching up to me. Therefore, there you go. Now you have all these small tops to chip. Just little things. Oh, man. What a day. Busy, busy, busy picking through all that. A lot of sorting and picking. Like this bundle here don't really have any locks. It's just got a bunch of chipwood, so I gotta pick through this and that and the other thing and try to get it all lined up. So, I want that one. That. Set it right in there. stick in there. There's one red oak stick in there that I want to get. Just picking and sorting. A lot of picking and sorting. There's actually 3 of them here, and there's 2 more logs over there. I don't want that stick in there though. Oh, come on, you little rascal. There we go. Still in there. Still in there. That's fine. It's right under that one. Go ahead, Skinner dude, you're fine. Well, here we go. That's some nice sticks of firewood right there. That's as good as it gets. Come on, girl. I figured there was one. That one tried to sneak out on me. Whoa. Poles, just poles. Something against the saw. I just wanted to stop it. Anyways, you can see what I'm doing. We'll make some more videos, have some more fun. But chipper guy's busy slashing. It's a big old pile of tops right there. That'll be all that Skinner can do to get it to the chipper. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. Look at that little red. Little red. And as always, another little red. Just keep rolling. They're probably on the clump together. You know what I mean?